What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be playing a grand challenge with ELIXIR GOLEM. That's right, ELIXIR GOLEM. It's been such a long time since I've done a video using this card. I mean, it's, as you guys know, one of the weaker win conditions in the game, but I'm going to try to, have some success with it today, see what we can do. Obviously, this is going to be one of the best variants for the deck. I think Barb Hut is one of the worst cards in the game, so if you want to run ELIXIR GOLEM, I would probably stick to something like this, and I think Mirror's one of the best cards in the game right now, and it pairs really well with the Healer and the E-Barbs because they both are what make this deck work, and then the ELIXIR Golem too, sometimes mirroring it could be good as well, and then you got the Rage to kind of rage everything up, make it more annoying for your opponent to stop. Before we head in the first match, if you guys would like to support me, use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. But yeah, let's, with that being said, let's see how close we can get to 12 wins here. If we could even, win this grand challenge, I mean, that would be incredible. But even if I get to, let's just say, I think 8 or 9 wins would be pretty good. Let's at least try to get that, but if we win it, of course, it would be even better. But it's not going to be easy. I mean, there's a reason why I don't make a lot of videos on ELIXIR Golem, and I think right now, especially with, champions being in the game, it is certainly difficult to use. But with that being said, if you guys are looking for something easy to play, this is definitely something easy to play. I don't think ELIXIR Golem takes very much skill, as a lot of you guys know. And just because the deck is weak doesn't mean it takes a lot of skill to play. I think that's a common misconception that some people have. Alright, anyways, so we can go in here with an ELIXIR Golem and a Healer. I know this is kind of aggressive, but I think it's fine to do, and we're also going to get a really nice arrow value here. I'm going to go for a Rage. We're going to try to rage everything up. Hopefully the Healer can keep the Night Witch alive as long as possible. We're going to get quite a lot of damage here, more than I expected, actually, and he goes in for the Valkyrie, but not before we get a ton of damage. And then we're going to go E-Barbs here to probably defend the barrel, which he's going to... Okay, he's got the Skeleton Barrel. That's actually really bad. I didn't think he had that, and I'm not going to be able to defend that. I wasn't expecting him to, have a Skeleton Barrel. Luckily, though, we can ignore the Goblin Barrel. That Goblin Barrel was really bad because he was going to take the tower anyway, so we could probably just go in for... Okay, we're going to ignore the Dark Goblin. That was also probably not the best Dark Goblin, because now I'm almost certain he's not going to be able to defend this because he overcommitted. So we're going to go in for a push here. We're just going to arrow the Princess, and yeah, we should be able to take the tower. As you can see, the Healer was healing the E-Drag. Yeah, there we go. That is going to be tower down. And now we're in, I guess, a decent situation, because I would say ELIXIR Golem gets better as the match goes on in double and triple, because then you can build, the massive ELIXIR Golem pushes that's quite difficult for the opponent to stop, and he ended up having the Dark Goblin die there, so that's good for us. Okay, I guess we could just set up an ELIXIR Golem in the back, because even though I have stuff up there, I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, I think support it too much, and I would rather mirror the Healer, get 2 down, because I think that's going to be really important for building a push. I'm going to go ahead and arrow this here. We're going to go for an E-Drag here on top of the Skeleton Barrel, and then I guess we could get another ELIXIR Golem down, and this is where we try to essentially overwhelm him. We got 2 healers down, and yeah, blobs. The only problem is, though, is he's got the Valkyrie, the Valkyrie especially, I think, is very good. Ooh, nice arrows there. Yeah, I was gonna say Valkyrie's pretty good against the Elixir blobs, but look at that, even with the Valkyrie, we're able to get a ton of damage, and that is, yeah, nice. Going to be GG. We managed to get the first win here, so you can see even the very first game of the Grand Challenge, typically for me, I'm usually able to, steamroll the opponent, but that game was not at all, really, really easy. I mean, we had a pretty good lead there at the end, but, I mean, we lost a tower, and that's what often happens with this deck. You can't be afraid to lose a tower early on, because they will get Elixir advantages against your ELIXIR Golem. Alright, found our next game here. Interesting name from the opponent. So we got Night Witch, we got ELIXIR Golem, Rage, and Arrows. So I'll tell you guys what, let's wait and see if this guy wants to make a play first, because I think in general, it's not good to start the game off with ELIXIR Golem decks. He's going to go, okay, for a minor, I'm going to go Night Witch on top of it. Let's see what he wants to do here. Okay, he's going to log this. I don't know what I want to do now. Okay, he's going to go Dark Prince, so I'm going to go E-Drag. He might be using like, minor control, maybe the one with Inferno and Delivery, and he probably has got Rocket too, so if that's the case, this is going to be kind of interesting for sure. I'm going to go Elixir Golem here in the back now. Okay, he's going to go Minor. Okay, yeah, as you can see, he's got the Delivery, so this might be kind of annoying since the Delivery and the Rocket are both pretty good counters to, I feel like, Elixir Golem pushes, so we're going to have to see how we deal with that. I'm going to go Healer here, though. Okay, he's got the Inferno. So the one good thing is I feel like Inferno overall isn't that great against Elixir Golem. It's just simply not good against the blobs and stuff. And this Rage is coming in here, and he went for the Delivery, but look at all this. We're getting, wow, yeah, we're going to get a ton of damage here. This might even be tower down somehow. Wow, yeah, we already took his tower. That's insane. Yeah, you can see he's mad as well. I was not expecting that. We took his tower in the first push. Let's go. I think we could actually just Elixir Golem in the back and just build another push. Wow, that Dark Prince is already almost dead. What a great start to this game. I was not at all expecting that to happen. Wow. So yeah, like I said, start up another push here, and I think we pretty much already won this game because he's using minor controls, so he's not going to really be able to take my tower. And he missed the Rocket as well. He only hit one of the E-Barbs, not both. So I think we just go in for the 3 crown here. And yeah, go Elixir Golem to tank the left tower, so then only the King tower is helping out. We got 2 of the healers still up. I guess we can send in an E-Drag here, and yeah, this is where we kind of just overwhelm him. And even if this doesn't 3 crown him, like I said, I feel like he has such a little, you know, such a small chance of actually taking my tower because he just has minor as a win condition. Yeah, there you go. He throws the Rocket in the corner. That's going to be GG. So here we go. Here we actually, you know, demolish someone, 3 crown them. And this is sometimes what happens with Elixir Golem, because Elixir Golem, it's oftentimes like you either get destroyed or they get destroyed. There's oftentimes not much in between, and this was an example of where we just, you know, destroy our opponent. Okay, 2-0, still a long ways to go, but good start so far, I guess. Alright, we're in our next match here. We got E-Barbs, Healer, Night Witch. Okay, he's going to go Hog, so perfect time to just go E-Barbs. I'm really curious to see how this deck does against Electro Giant. Surprisingly, I think it actually would have a chance against it, especially if it's not Electro Giant Rocket, and if they're running it with Lightning or Earthquake, because I feel like your E-Barbs would just destroy the Electro Giant. That's what I think, at least. Anyway, so he's going to Fireball this. What do we do here? I feel like we shouldn't do anything. I feel like maybe what we should do is mirror the healer, and then depending on what he does, we could maybe... Okay, we're actually going to get some solid damage here. I think depending on what he does, I might go Elixir Golem in the front of this healer, and then go E-Barbs as well, and then maybe we Rage. So let's go Elixir Golem here, and then go E-Barbs, and then, yeah, let's get ready to go for the Rage, potentially. And hopefully he has to spend a lot to defend this. Likely he will be able to defend this, but I'm hoping he has to overcommit, and at least we kill the Musketeer. Okay, nice, we do. And actually, he's not going to be able to defend this. Wow. He's taking quite a lot of damage. And I'm surprised he didn't get something down for that E-Barb in time. I thought surely he would have been able to go for, you know, an Ice Golem. Okay, wow, that was... I'm kind of shocked he didn't take my tower there. I think he could have defended, but maybe he just didn't defend that well. I don't know, though, but either way, great start for us, obviously, this match. I actually think maybe we could go for a healer kind of like this, and then Elixir Golem in the pocket. I think we gotta continue our push, though, for sure, because... You know, this deck is mostly aggression, aggression, aggression. You don't want to be playing defense because, for the most part, your only good defensive ground card is going to be E-Barbs. In this matchup, especially against Hog Riders. So yeah, as you can see, it looks like we might even be able to 3-crown him here because we have 2 healers down, Night Witch, and wow, yeah, we actually get another 3-crown, nice. Against 2.6, in my opinion, not that easy of a matchup because a really good 2.6 player will probably be able to... You know, just kite everything with the Ice Golem, the stuff, you know, behind the Elixir Golem, separate it from the healer, and you also can't kill the Musketeer since you just have arrows and you don't have tornadoes, so it on paper should be pretty difficult, but we managed to win that one, which is really good, of course. Alright, I'll see you guys when we find the 4th game. Alright, so we found our next game here against El Rico. Alright, we got E-Barbs, we got Healer, we got E-Drag. He's gonna go barrel. Alright, so it's gonna be log bait. We'll see what variation. Maybe he's got that new Mighty Miner one with cannon and Dark Ob, or he could be using, you know, some Inferno variation. I guess we'll find out. Okay, skeletons. So yeah, he's got alright, I'm gonna go healer here. We might actually be able to activate the King Tower. Yeah, we do. Nice. Okay, he chooses to rocket that. That could actually be a costly mistake since that didn't kill the healer. So I feel like if we go Elixir Golem here and Night Witch, this could actually be really scary for him. Let's rage all this up, and if those healers live, I think he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, look at this. I think we might have just won, actually. Oof. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's actually really funny. Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. He's saying good luck. I'm gonna say it back to him. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Yeah, rocketing. Oh my gosh. I have to be, I'm using Elixir Golem. Like, if I don't, what am I doing, you know? Oh my gosh, that guy was salty. I feel bad, but that rocket was not smart. Like, you should not rocket healers. I mean, because if someone has a healer, you know they're probably using Elixir Golem. I mean, so that was... Man, I bet he regretted that the instant he saw the Elixir Golem I played at the bridge in front of them. I mean, he made a large dent on my tower, like, right at the start of the game. I was just curious to check his profile to see, like, if he was... how good he was, because like I know a lot of people who spam good luck. A lot of times they're like top players because those are the ones I usually see do it, but I guess sometimes like even casual players might do it too. It's just become a trend at this point. All right, so we're against Big Daddy here, so let's see. Okay, he's gonna go recruits first play of the game, so unfortunately I don't have a mirror in cycle. I'd love to be able to just go for... Okay, wow, I did not expect him to... Let's actually do this and then go... Okay, so he logged as well. Alright, very interesting start to this game. I would say overall I'm okay with the start because we got a nice counter push coming in. Maybe we just rage everything here to make it harder for him to defend. I mean, that could even be tower... Ah, nah. If it weren't for the fireball, it could have been tower down because, I mean, healer would have healed up the E-Barb. So yeah, really good start to this game. This is actually probably not that bad of a matchup. I think Elixir Golem does pretty good against Recruits Hogs because your E-Drag gets a lot of value against the Recruits. And yeah, this might be one of the few matchups that's actually quite good for... Okay, that was a big mistake. He should not have played Royal Hogs into the Elixir Golem push. He should have gone opposite lane. You do not want to... Number one tip for you guys, do not play into an Elixir Golem. Majority of the time. Like, majority of the decks you run, you do not want to play into an Elixir Golem. Because the Elixir Golem player wants to counter push into you, you know? Like, so you... Ideally, and this is exactly why. Because if he went in the other lane, I might have had to defend the Royal Hogs with, like, E-Barbs, and then there wouldn't have been this massive counter push, you know? So we could probably get a third healer down. Let's go ahead and play the third healer, and I think this is just it. You need a 3 crown by 3 healers. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if this deck is even that bad. I mean, because the thing is Elixir Golem is so unpopular right now that I feel like people just forget how to play against it, and I wonder if that's what's happening right now. Because remember the last game where the guy just played a rocket on the healers, like, made that massive mistake? And I feel like maybe it's just because people... And I'm getting all these masteries because I'm using so many cards I don't typically play, like the Elixir Golem, we got it. Because, like, I never play that card. Wow, yeah, so 5-0. Great start so far, surprisingly. See you guys when we find... Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get 6-0, making it halfway with no losses. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna go crazy. If I somehow win this Grand Challenge, I'm gonna be shocked. I don't expect to win this Grand Challenge. I'm just gonna, like, straight up say it. I really don't. Okay, so we're gonna go Night Witch here. And then obviously we're not going to do anything else because an E-Drag is not very threatening. I'm going to go ahead and cycle it in the back. And let's see what we can do here. Alright, so he's got Valk, Hog. We could actually go healer here. And then I might go Elixir Golem just to kind of like see what he's got. Okay, so he's got Tesla. Alright, so yeah, it's easy for him to defend, but on the plus side, we still have a decent... Oh, wow, actually, wait, hold on a second. Oh, wow. We're going to get a lot of damage. Jeez, I did not think for 1 second I was going to get that much, but the queen decided to just wander off in the opposite lane, and he didn't get that ability off in time. Wow, this game is actually surprisingly going very, very well thus far. I'm actually really surprised. Okay, so E-Barb's coming in here. This is just to kind of, like, make him have to spend a good amount. And the thing is, even if he decides to go in for a hog right now, I could mirror the E-Barbs. Ooh, once again, he used the ability early. Okay, we're not going to go for the mirrored E-Barbs. We're going to go healer here. I think it's just the better play because, yeah, now I know he can go hog, but here's what I hope. I might leak a little bit of elixir here because I kind of want him to play like a hog or something. I'm gonna leak because I want to have, like I want to be able to, I don't want to E-drag to defend a hog, ideally. Alright, we're gonna go Elixir Golem here. And this is where we build up like our massive push and we try to, you know, mirror the healer. We get one down and then mirror it. So if he goes hog in the other lane, obviously we ignore it. Okay, so we go healer here. And I actually think this deck does somewhat decent against Earthquake decks because their Earthquake gets little to no value. So if we could just heal everything up here, that would be pretty cool. Sadly though, everything is kind of dying, so I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I think the problem is the queen, and this is what I mentioned at the beginning, like the champions just get far too much value, unfortunately. So yeah, we actually are gonna lose our first game, and this kind of showcased really like the queen. Just it's too strong. Like playing into a queen is not ideal. Maybe we should have defended the hog instead of just going all in, but I think either way we probably would have been screwed. But I mean, he still defended well. Like I mean, obviously he didn't make too many mistakes on the defensive end, especially as the game progressed. I mean, I would argue his defense towards the beginning definitely could have been better when we got all that damage early on with that queen that went in the other lane. But besides that, he did what he needed to do. Just I think Valkyrie and Queen both just really allowed him to defend quite easily, with the help of a building too. So, all right. Let's, okay, he's gonna go Tombstone, so we'll go Healer. Let's see what he wants to do. So if he's got Tombstone, likely it's gonna be like Graveyard or, or Lava. Okay, Lava should theoretically be a good matchup for Elixir Golem because you got arrows and you got E-Drag, which I feel like gets quite a lot of value. Okay, he fireballed that. Oh, sadly it's not gonna be lava, but he gave me a very good arrow value. So notice how I conserved my elixir there. Instead of choosing to go for E-Barbs to defend, I decided to go arrows because even though I knew I would take more damage, this allows us to counter push more effectively. I'm gonna rage here instead of mirroring the healer because I don't know if the mirror would have gotten down in time and helped with the push. And as you can see, we're going to get a Raged Night Witch on top of the tower. He's got a Valkyrie, though, unfortunately. So he's still going to be able to defend, despite him being in quite a big elixir deficit. But on the plus side, we got, like, a ton of damage, so I'm definitely fine with that. The other issues, he's got arrows and fireball, which are actually quite good against... I would really not want to have to arrow that, but I feel like maybe I should have. I don't know, though. Maybe it was the right play to not do it. Anyway, hopefully this healer gets pushed, so everything gets healed faster. I'm going to rage here. And yeah, hopefully we can break through and get some solid damage. Yeah, it looks like we will be able to. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Alright, so we're able to get him on the counter push. We'll go Night Witch here. And, wow, this is looking really scary for him. We don't 3-crown, but we get his... Oh, wow. Well, actually, we got kind of close there. Okay. So I think what we should actually do is mirror the Electro Drag, because he's probably gonna... Okay, I was not expecting him to go opposite lane. That was pretty well played on his end. Ooh, the E-Drag coming in clutch, though, to help out. That's actually really, really nice that just happened, because now I won't have to arrow, and instead we can just build a massive counter push. And that is going to be GG. We managed to actually beat someone who's won a Grand Challenge, because if you saw at the beginning, he had a Grand Challenge won, so beat someone with ELIXIR GOLEM, and we are going to laugh, because... Oh, perfect timing, he just decided to as well. Alright, I have no remorse, because he was laughing at the beginning too. Let's see, did he have 10-1 or just 1? I'm curious. Okay, he does, but a Grand Challenge won, though, so I mean, we beat a fairly good player. Our first victim, Grand Challenge victim, that we can, you know, confirm. Alright, so we're halfway through. I still don't think we're going to win it, but we're not doing too bad. Not too shabby at all. Alright, so we're against whatever this guy's name is. Like, no clue. It just looks like a bunch of random letters put together. Okay, I'm going to just ignore that, actually. I'm just fine taking... Alright, well, now I'm going to go E-Barbs on this. I don't know, not like an ideal start, but you kind of have to make awkward plays with this deck, right? So he's gonna go guards. Okay, we got arrows for those, which is good. All right, tell you what, I think we just go ELIXIR GOLEM in the back in the other lane, and then just kind of see what he wants to do. Okay, so he's got Cannon Cart. I'm gonna go healer here. We're gonna ignore the Spear Goblins again. And then this might be a good time for us to go for, like, an E-Drag here. And this will tell us what spell he's got, because chances are if he's got a, like, a Fireball, he'll probably use it here. I would prefer him not to have a Fireball, because obviously if he does have it, then... Okay, so he did just use his guards, so I'm kind of... We could get a lot of value out of our E-Barbs now. The only problem is that... Okay, those Spear Goblins were really bad, because obviously those just died. Alright, so let's see what this guy... Alright, so he does... Okay, so Fireball and Log, we know those are his spells up now. We can safely ELIXIR GOLEM because he just spent 6 Elixir. We're gonna go Healer. We're probably gonna mirror her as well. And then maybe go E-Drag. We're either going to E-Drag or Rage. One of those two things, probably. I actually think Raging is the better option here. And then if he goes in for... ooh, I don't know if I want to arrow that. I would rather wait for him to give us, like, more value. With the guards, I mean. Okay, so actually he goes in this lane. I'm going to arrow. The thing is, he can't really go in for an offensive mortar, because if he does, I feel like it's just gonna kind of... He needs it to defend. Oh, wow, he just did it. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not saying it was a bad play, but I was not expecting that, to say the least. And he's going to apply some pressure as well. I'm going to Rage here. Okay, nice. We actually got a really nice push coming in here. We're gonna have a nice push on both lanes. Yeah, look at this. I actually think we got him. This should be it. I don't think he can defend this. I could be wrong, but I don't think he can stop this. Yeah, that's it. We got him. Nice. Wow. We got him good. Almost took both of his towers, actually, at the same time. Simultaneously. That's because this deck does a good job of dual lane pressuring. It's very good to do if they have, like, a Fireball or... a rocket, especially. You have to if they have a rocket. And that's why you didn't see that earlier, because, for example, in that Hog game, like if they have like an Earthquake, it's not really necessary to do that, because obviously the Earthquake isn't going to do very much against the ELIXIR GOLEM pushes. But for any kind of spell, like a Fireball, Poison, or Rocket, if you're unable to break through by going in the same lane, you gotta switch lanes, and that's what I see. Even though ELIXIR GOLEM should, be a really, really easy deck to play, that's what I see people sometimes do wrong when they play it. They just play everything in the same lane. So if that's your biggest takeaway from, like, an ELIXIR GOLEM tip, that's probably what it would be. Just don't stack everything in the same lane every single matchup. There's some where you gotta switch. Alright, anyway, we haven't played against a single Electro Giant yet, which is very surprising because it's quite good in this meta. I'm perfectly fine waiting here if this guy chooses to do so, because this is the type of deck that gets better as the game progresses in most matchups. I mean, there's probably some where you gotta win in single, like it's like unwinnable as it goes on, but I think in majority your goal is to stack, healers essentially, especially with this mirror variant, so you're not going to be winning a lot of games in single. Alright, so let's see what this guy wants to do. So if it gets to double and he still hasn't done anything, probably the best thing to do would be go Night Witch in the back. And as you can see, I do have Mirror as my next card, so if he goes for like a Golem in the back, what I can do is go Night Witch same lane, Healer, Mirror it, and then Elixir Golem in front. That's the game plan. I could probably do the same thing if he does Lava. Probably either way it would be okay. If it's Electro Giant, well then we actually go opposite lane. So if he goes Electro Giant, we go Night Witch in the opposite lane, and then Healer, Elixir Golem, and then we go E-Barbs on the Electro Giant. I'm kind of like planning out the game plan as we wait, so it's not as boring for you guys as just waiting the whole time, so at least, you get some insight. But in this case, he's actually not even going to go in for his win condition, he's just going to cycle a support card, so that kind of changes everything. Alright, so he's got Golden Knight, Zappies, so to me it's looking like it's probably going to be like some sort of maybe like, I don't know, Graveyard deck, Golem, potentially. Okay, it's going to be Recruits Hogs, so this will be pretty interesting, I guess. He's going to go in for the Recruits. Okay, let's actually go for an Elixir Golem in the back. As you can see, we actually ended up getting quite a lot of value there. Even, wow, that was kind of surprising. I'm a little surprised, like, how we killed everything. Like, none of his support cards lived is essentially what I'm saying. And wait, did we win? I think we might have just won, actually. I'm gonna arrow everything. I don't know how he's gonna, See, this deck actually does decent against Recruits Hogs. I remember I said that earlier when we were against it the first time, and this proves it again. I mean, not even close. That's one of the few matchups where you actually have a really, really solid matchup, because I don't know how to explain it, but the recruits essentially give you value. Like, they help you more than it helps them, because it's so much stuff for your healers to heal, and your E-Drags do a really good job against all of them, like chaining them. Okay, so we found our next match here, 8-1. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, he's gonna go Barrel. I guess Healer will do as a decent counter to that. And then, let's see what okay, so he's gonna go Golden Knight in the back, so I guess we can go Night Witch. Same lane should be fine. And, yeah, maybe he's running... I actually don't know what kind of bait deck this is. I'm gonna arrow this, though. The Dark Goblin's just obnoxious, and I know it means I won't have it for the barrel, but at least we can use, like, E-Barbs on it and other stuff. Okay, he's probably gonna go barrel. Yeah, he has it back in cycle now, so let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go for E-Barbs here. So, our best bet if he doesn't have Rocket, because a good Rocket player usually knows what to do against ELIXIR GOLEM. I am not liking the look of this so far. The Golden Knight is also obnoxious, so we'll see what we can do, but yeah, this is probably going to be kind of annoying. If he doesn't have Rocket, though, we most definitely can win this. But we're not going to be able to do anything until double Elixir in this kind of matchup. Okay, I think we can, you know what? Maybe this is where we go for our first push. We're going to mirror the healer here. And then we might go in for a push here. I just want to see, does this guy have a rocket or not? If he has a rocket, he's surely going to use it here, I think, on this defense. So we're going to go Night Witch, and then we're going to Rage. And here we go. So, I don't know I don't know if he's got a rocket or not. We're going to arrow this, though. And everything died. Great. He might not have a rocket, though. He didn't use it there. So either he was confident in his defense ability, or he just doesn't have it. And if he doesn't have it, then, well, we might have a chance here. So here we go. This is where we go for the massive push. Okay, he's playing into this. Wow. Alright, let's see. This if he's got a rocket, he's most definitely gonna use it right now. If not, this might be kind of a scary push for him. We gotta go ELIXIR GOLEM here. Come on. He spaced everything out, but he's still got to defend the opposite lane. Oh, that's a lot of blobs. I mean, let's go. I think we... Yes! Let's go! Woo! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. 9-1 now. 9-1. Okay. 3 games away from... We might actually win this Grand Challenge with the worst win condition in the game. Ooh, might happen. Okay. Alright. So he's going to go Miner. Go E-Barbs on top. Okay, he's got Dark Prince. So, could be Giant Double Prince. Could be like, again, like a Miner control deck of some sort. We'll have to see. Maybe we go E-Drag here. I don't really know. He's got Skellies. Okay, yeah, probably is going to be like a Miner control deck. So, oof, yeah. I mean, we beat this earlier, but I think it's hard. I think it's hard, but we did win earlier. All right, so he just used his rocket. This might be like our only chance of winning, so I think we just have to go all in here with like our healer, mirrored healer, and ELIXIR GOLEM, and then rage everything up and just try to make the most of this push. Because, yeah, I mean, otherwise, it, like, I don't know how we're going to win this as the game progresses. It just gets, okay, but as you can see, the double healer combination, it forced a delivery out of him. Okay, and we actually get a solid amount of damage here. Wow, it forces a Miner out of him as well. Wow, I didn't actually think he was going to have to play all of that to defend, but that's why the ELIXIR GOLEM, it, like, really... Sometimes when you least expect it, it gets all that, like, last-second damage. Okay, so we're going to go E-Barbs here because it's going to be spaced out. They're going to be in front, so he can't rocket everything. Okay, so... Yeah, the E-Drag will hopefully take care of that. I might have to arrow or something. We'll see. I'm going to go healer here, actually. And I think this is where what we do is we have to go for like dual lane pushes where we have to go in both lanes because otherwise he'll just be able to rocket everything. Okay, so he chooses to rocket that. So we try to get like a nice rage here. And yeah, we're essentially just going to do the same thing again, because it worked pretty well. Okay, wow, there's a lot going on. Oh my gosh, we actually got it. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my goodness. So as you guys can see, that's the strat, just dueling pressure. Rages in the middle of everything as well. I don't think that's an easy matchup. I really don't think that that's easy. I mean, delivery and rocket, but that's why if you space everything out, it gives you a chance. Okay. Whew. Alright. I think what cost him that last game was the rocket on the Elixir Golem. When he did that, he wasn't able to defend, and he started getting overwhelmed. I think he needed to be a bit more passive with that. Okay, here we go. So, Golden Knight. Let's actually go for, like, a high E-drag like this. Alright, and he's got Electro Giant. So, this is going to be quite hard, I would say. Alright, luckily we are going to be able to take that out. Alright, so we're fine. I mean, that could have actually been a lot worse. So we're going to go Elixir Golem here. If he has Earthquake, this won't be that bad of a matchup. If he's got, like, a, Rocket, this is going to be quite challenging. So, let's see what kind of spell he's got here. I think we go for the healer. We can mirror the healer, and then I think we should go for a Rage. Okay, so he's got Rocket, so let's hold off on the Rage. Because obviously he's going to get all of this elixir here. And then at this point, let's pray he doesn't go for like an Electro Giant in front of the Golden Knight. Okay, he does, of course. I mean, no surprise, I guess. So we got to take out this Golden Knight first, obviously. Only problem, though, is because of the stupid bomber, they're going to follow it. That's unlucky. Yeah, I think that's GG. There's not much we can do here. Yeah, if you're against Electro Giant Rocket, you're kind of screwed because, like, you just can't really do anything. You can't push because they have the rocket, and it's really hard to defend as well. But let's at least try to get something going here. Probably our best bet is, of course, the dual lane pressure. So we'll see if we can make anything happen there. Maybe go Night Witch. Go Electro Drag here. Go for a Elixir Golem. We'll Rage. And sadly the Rocket NATO kind of killed everything. So yeah, Rocket is kind of the kryptonite of this deck, you could say. If it's like a good Rocket player and they know what they're doing. And he's got Tornado, which makes matters worse. So yeah, that's really difficult. I mean, it is a match you probably could win like 1 out of 10 times, like if they make a mistake. Or if you get like a really lucky start, but in general it's going to be really hard. So yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Now, if you're against an Electro Giant deck that has a Lightning, you might think, well, wouldn't that be harder because you got E-Drag? No, it would actually be easier because your E-Barbs are going to get a lot more value, and your Elixir Golems and your healers. And you could actually Lightning block. So, like, let's say you have an Elixir Golem and healer down. If you play the E-Drag and then it's like you play your E-Barbs after or something, you could Lightning block and catch them off guard. Alright, anyway. We're still live in this, but yeah, I mean, I had a feeling I wasn't going to reach the 12, but still, we still have a chance, but let's see if we can get lucky and get it somehow. Alright, so, this guy's got Fire Spirit. And Skeletons, okay. So, I guess we could just go E-Barbs if he goes in for, like, a Hog or something. This is going to be some sort of cycle deck, obviously. I don't know what, though. Like, I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do... this is kind of annoying. I don't want to Elixir Golem into a Giant Skeleton, so I think we're kind of forced to Night Witch. And then we go for a healer here. Oh no, he's got the Queen. Maybe we go E-Drag here, and then if he goes in for a Hog, yeah, that's actually good, because now we can go E-Barb, so at least we'll get a somewhat decent counter push here for us. And actually, I'm going to Elixir Golem. It's aggressive, but we have all this. I mean, and we can Rage as well. We have no healer, so I don't expect to, like, take his whole tower, but if we could even just get some damage and force a lot of Elixir out of him, I would say it's a successful push. Actually, we were gonna get pretty dang close to taking his tower. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. I can't defend this, though. This is the issue here. We're gonna go Night Witch. Okay, pops the ability. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the 3 crown here. I'm gonna arrow this. Hopefully that bomb isn't in range. I don't think it is. Okay, yeah, the Giant Skelly is gonna make this quite tricky, but okay, we still got a chance. That's all that matters, right? We'll mirror the healer. We have to play into a Giant Skeleton. That is not optimal at all, but I think we just simply don't have a choice. Okay, so let's rage here, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we actually somehow, someway take his tower. Cool. Once again, I'm going to mirror the healer, because this way, when we have all this healing, even with the Giant Skeleton Bomb, it's not enough to kill everything. It's kind of the idea behind it. I'm even going to play this into the bomb. I think it's okay, just because it's not going to completely die. And we got the healers, hopefully going to come in clutch here and heal everything. And as you can see, we're actually maybe making something happen here. No, the bomb killed everything. So once again, I think we just mirror the healer. And just kind of rinse and repeat at this point. We'll go E-Barbs here. But yeah, the Giant Skeleton Bomb is very brutal. I almost wonder if we have to, like... Oh, that E-Drag is actually kind of annoying for him. It's getting a lot of value. I'm kind of surprised he did that. That was strange. That it almost felt like a desperation push, but I feel like he didn't need to do it at that point. But he got a lot of damage, so I can't say it was a bad play. But, Okay, once again he's going in for the hog, so we're gonna probably E-Barbs this, and then maybe we get some pressure going for the King Tower this time. I don't think I can defend this hog, sadly. Yeah, that's it. Oh, if the hog didn't... and he's BMing too. I mean, alright, if you're happy to win against the worst win condition in the game, that's fine, but obviously probably a good matchup for him because of the queen primarily. I mean, every champion's really good, and actually, so 2 of the 3 losses were to an Archer Queen deck, so as you can see, Queen is a nuisance because, first of all, she's very good against the E-Drag, and also on top of that, it's very hard to kill her. Because, I mean, you don't have much DPS besides the E-Barbs, right? So, if she's tanked for, like, behind a Giant Skeleton, you're just kind of in a lot of trouble. But, anyway, it was still kind of a somewhat close game, because if he didn't 3-crown me there at the end, we would have surely, I think, taken his tower, because we were getting awfully close to taking his arena tower. But this guy, yeah, as you can see, 10 Grand Challenges won, and we put up a really good fight. So, I would say overall pretty happy with how he did in this Grand Challenge, considering this is... in general, I mean, about how I do in GCs, I win about half the Grand Challenges I play, and when I lose, I usually get 10 or 11 wins, and we're actually right on par with that. We ended up getting 10-3 with the worst win condition in the game, so hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, I kind of went into it with low expectations, you know, not even knowing how far I would get. I would be happy with 8 or 9 wins even, and we got 10, 2 wins away from getting the 12, and, yeah, I mean, we lost to basically... Electro Giant and then 2 Archer Queens, which basically sums up the meta. I mean, really, really, you know, strong cards right now, like Champions, and if you aren't using a Champion, it's difficult, especially when you're using a win condition like Elixir Golem. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun to try it out. I haven't used it in so long. Like, as you saw at the beginning, I got the mastery rewards for the Elixir Golem first time, like, I've touched it in, months. It's been such a long time. But it was fun to try it out. I wouldn't recommend using it as your main deck, because it's so weak, but it's certainly a deck, if you want to have some, like, fun, play it, by all means. Alright, make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again, until next time, guys.